Good morning, and thank you for joining me. I'm Matt Willett, and this is your Faith's iNews Report. In today's top stories, visitor cards are being found at knee level and can reportedly be filled out and exchanged for a free welcome packet after service in the entryway. That's right, folks, free. As in, we're not going to charge our visitors for visiting a church in America. Also, an alarming trend is sweeping the nation, planking. Eyewitness photos have captured this man just prior to his arrest as he planks the Mall of America in Minneapolis. Authorities are noting the escalating nature of this malicious activity, which has now evolved into even more bizarre techniques, such as owling. Experts predict this may lead to eagling, blimping, or even the more exotic chameleoning. In relation to blending in this Christmas season, youth group teenagers across Waterville and surrounding areas are being encouraged to don themselves with gay apparel for this year's Ugly Sweater Christmas party. And no, adorning yourself with a headshot of the youth pastor will not be considered a strong contender for first place. The party will be held on the 18th from 5:30 to 7:30. Hey, speaking of ugly sweaters, it is as reliable as eggnog and mistletoe. Grandma, we know that you are in the process of knitting winter garments. And for those of us you love, we encourage you to ask yourself, is that really what we're wishing for? Joining us now is Pastor Brent and Pastor Matt for a segment we like to call Really with Brent and Matt. Let's go to them now. Hey boys, what do you got for us? Hey, thanks Matt. I love that guy.
He is the man. Hey, Grandma, I got a question for you. Have you ever tried holding your head up to one of these massive pom-pom balls at the end of your hat? I mean, really?
Really?
I'm guessing you didn't think of the absorbent nature of said pom-pom while it's dangling over piping hot chocolate. Really?
Really? And what's with the stringed mittens, huh? I mean, I get the idea, but I'm taller than 3 feet now.
Right.
How am I supposed to shovel? Really?
Really. And don't even get me started on the scarves. I mean, really.
Really?
The wool is a bit coarse on an 8-year-old's neck. After just one snowball fight, I look like the Grinch with razor burn.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, anyway, so the sweaters, I mean, we know they're warm and all, I'll give you that, but the design concept, I mean, come on, really?
Cats don't ski.
Really?
Really. But all in all, we really love you,
We
Grandma.
really do.
Merry
Merry
Christmas.
Christmas.
You guys are so funny. I love you guys. Well, in financial news, while stocks remain volatile, members of the Faith Finance team have braced themselves for what promises to be a heavy giving year in 2012. The latest polls indicate that more and more churchgoers are coming to grips with what it means to truly obey God. The giving boxes are in the back. In other financial news, unemployment continues to remain high among humanity. But what nobody saw coming was the impact on the animal kingdom. For more on this, we're being joined by the leading member of Christmas's elite entourage. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the most famous reindeer of all, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Yes. Well,
Rudy,
Matt, it's great to be here. Thank you for having me.
thank you for coming. It's awesome to have you come this far south to be with us. We appreciate it. I got to be honest, you are in rough shape, my friend. I mean, it looks as though you've been to the South Pole and back. Mm-hmm. So how is it exactly that a young buck like yourself finds himself in the unemployment line? I mean, we've all heard of the accident, but tell us how exactly is it that you got your jingle bells rocked?
Well, actually, let me paint the scene. It was a silent night. Many have said it was a holy night. And ironically, it actually came upon, well, thank you, it came upon a midnight clear. And so earlier in the day, I hadn't had my full dose of Christmas eggnog, and so by the end of the day, the bulb had somewhat dimmed, and then we couldn't see our way. The next thing we know, we wake up in a snowbank. I'm wrapped around a tree. The rest of the entourage is littered all about, and I've got Blitzen standing over me trying to give me mouth to mouth, and I'm like, whoa, big fella.
I don't blame you. So now you're finding yourself in a strict rehab program? Is that right?
do, man. These antlers are on loan. I've got a 24/7 elf practitioner around me. I've got these ice scraper hooves.
Now, are these what's keeping you from flying?
Ironically, yes. You know, all the magic is really in the hooves. Most people don't realize that.
Well, Rudy, we wish you the best. We wish you the best.
Thank
and we
you.
thank you for your time. I'm sure you'll be back in the reins in no time.
Yeah. If I could just take this moment, though, to stress one point to all the other fawns out
Sure.
there. Hey, make sure you keep your antlers up, because fighting with sleigh insurance companies is a real Grinch.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. That's all we have for you this morning. Thank you for joining me. Again, I'm Matt Willett with Faith's iNews Report.